Okay, it's time to stop procrastinating and program all 24 scenes of this controller. We've got 4 fixtures here. Let's go take a look at the map and the assignments and some changes that I made. No changes here to the DMX addressing and how the lights are set about the stage and what modes they're in. However, as you can see, I got bored at work this week and took a guess of every DMX value for all fixtures and all scenes. I've also changed this row. Instead of showing the DMX channels 1 through 30 something, I've labeled them 1 through 6 to show the knob to control for which button on the controller. And I've color coded the light with its functions like this: RGBA for the lights, macros, speed, mode, and dimmer for all 4 pairs of lights. I think this will make it easier to push the fixture 1 button, set some values. Push the fixture 2 button and set some values. So we've already done scene 1 and 4. So we're going to start with scene 2. I'm going to blindly enter all these values into the controller without even looking at the lights. When we get to the end, I'm going to look at the lights and see if they make sense or if it's what we want. That being said, we will probably have to make some adjustments when we actually get to the venue. So this will fill in at least everything as a baseline, and we could make adjustments after the fact. And if you notice, it looks like we could have gone with 4-channel mode for the front lights A and B. There's only one case where we are using the actual 8-channel mode. I'm calling this the freak out. This is the vamp at the end of the show where the lights are going, crazy. So let's go back to the controller and get to it. So for reference, this is the A and B lights, C and D lights, E and F, and where is it? G and H. And I've printed out this whole thing that I can have it right in front of me on the board, scene number, and then all the values. We're going to go row by row and fill this entire thing out. If it starts getting boring, I might speed up some of the footage here, but we're going to start with scene number 2. So we're going to put this down here. I've got knobs. I guess you can't really see it, but 1 through 6, and then which fixture button to push. I'm going to slide this slightly under the controller so I can see a little bit more, but trust me, it's there. So let's go up to scene 2. There's some nonsense program in there right now. Go to program mode. Looks like something's in sound triggering mode, right? Maybe. I'm not sure what's going on down there. Okay, so according to this sheet, fixture 1 through 6. I want 200-ish. It's hard to get exact values. 85, 200, 0, 0, 0. Fixture 2, 0, 255, 50. Another 50. And we're using kind of round numbers here. Another 50, 255. I did that wrong already. First one is 0, 255, 50, 50. This is 255. This one is 0. Fixture 3, 0, 0, 0, 255. Fixture 4, 0, 0, 50, 0, 0, 0. Fixture 5, 255, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Fixture 6, 0, 255. Red. Why is it changing colors back there? Something ain't right here. So fixture 4, the macro should be 4, the speed should be 0, this should be 0. Fixture 5 is the dimmer, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 255. So I screwed something up there, but it seems to have worked. This is what we want for scene 2 for Spooky. Let's program that. Scene 3, fixture 1. All right, I'm going to try to keep my finger on the thing here. This is for the beginning of Golden Girls. We're going to have an orangey front, so this is 200, 85, 200, 255, 0, 0. Fixture 2, 0, 255, 200, 50, 255, and 0. Fixture 3 is 0, 0, 0. Brightness is up. Fixture 4, 0, 0, 50, 0, 0, 0. Fixture 5, 255, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Fixture 6, 0, 255. There we go. 0, 0, 0 on all these. That appears to be right-ish. And then we'll program that in. Go to scene 4. This one we want to be the brightest. This is kind of our main. We already did scene 4. We don't need to do scene 4. We're good there. Scene 5. Oh, something terrible is happening back there. There's flashing. I don't know if you can see that. Let's try to program this correctly. So fixture 1 for scene 5, 255, 100, 255, 255, 0, 0. Next bank, 0, 255, 255, 0, 255, 0, 3, 0, 0, 0, dimmer. There we go. Fixture 4, 255, 100, 255, 0, 0, 0. Fixture 5, max, 0, 255, 255, 0, 0. There we go. 6, 0, and dimmer all the way up. Program. Let's go up to 6. Fixture 1. So what is number 6? 6 is for cheap sunglasses. This is supposed to be a red, mellow lighting scene. So 255. So we're going to have reds, kind of a reddish up front. This would be 30. We want a low number here. Have a nice reddish front. We're going to have our, you want amber all the way up? Yeah, let's just do amber all the way. Let's follow the map, follow the process. 0, 0. Fixture 2, 0, 255. Oh, the dimmer. There we go. Dimmer's all the way up. Why is it doing weird things now? Let's go back. Fixture 1 for scene 6, 255. So a macro, something got set weird somewhere. I want macros to be 0. I want speed to be 0. I want the mode to be 0. Okay. Go back. Scene 6, 255, 30, 30, 255. No macros, no speed, no mode. Dimmer brightness all the way up. Next fixture we want all red. No green, no blue, no amber. Okay? We want no macro, no speeds, no modes, and the dimmer all the way up. We want this red and green. We want a yellowish light in the back. The dimmer should turn that off. None of this, none of this, none of this, none of this. This is the dimmer, so it should pop up. There it comes. And the next fixture is 255, 255, 0, 0, 0, 0. No modes, but let's bring the dimmer all the way up. There we go. That's something. Program. Number 7. What is 7 supposed to be? 7 is yellow scene for come together. Okay, so let's go back here. 255, 200. Oh, I was right on it. 200, 30, 100. No macro, no speed, no mode, full dimmer. Next fixture, 255, 200, 30, 255. No macro, no speed, no mode, full dimmer. Gotta very slowly move across the spreadsheet because I'm going to lose it. 255, 255, red and green. So this should be yellow. And then I've got a speed of 60. And a mode of, oh, whoops, I'm on 6. That's my problem here. I'm sliding down the charts here. Let's just program this. I'm on scene 7. Scene 7 must come together. Yep. So scene 5. I want to check something really quick. Scene 5 was supposed to have falling colors. I don't see that happening. So for scene 5, fixture 4 should have been 255, 0, 255, 0. Speed of 50 and a mode of 80. Do we have falling colors back there? So speed 50, maybe speed 50 is too slow. Yeah, maybe 50 is just too slow for that. If I want to fall, yeah, 50 is way too slow. Okay. That's even slow for, I would think a 200 out of 255 would be faster than that. Let's just dial it up. 220. This is for Murder on the Dance Floor. It should be pretty active, I would think. Gets a little fast. 240, what was that, 240? 230, 240? All right, so the speed for number 5, I'm going to go back to my sheet here. The speed should be 240. I'm going to highlight that as a change. All right, let's program that in so we got it. Let's go up to 6. Does 6 have any effects? 6 does. 6 does not. So I think we're okay here. 6 was supposed to be red mellow. I guess it's red with some weird colors in the back. And then let's go back to 7. 7 was come together with something happening on the lights in the back. And something weird is happening back there. Scene 7. All right, maybe we didn't finish it. So looks like the front lights are okay. Let's go to fixture 4 button. Scene 7. All right, so there's 255, 255, 0, 0, speed of 60. So something should be happening back there. 60 is probably too slow. I'm going to start with like 115, and the mode is 140. Okay, so something's happening now. Let's check speed. This is cycling through the colors. So what I'm going to do is just make it a little slower. I had 60. 60 is way too slow. How do we feel about 140 maybe? To cycle those colors? Sure. So scene 7 over here, this 60 becomes 140. And we're done with that one. So for this one, we got something going on back here. We're still on 7. 7. Yeah, maybe the spreadsheet wasn't a great idea. We've got 255, 255, 0, 255, 0. I got a speed here of 50. Let's just start at 100 first. And 6 for the mode. We've got 110. What was 110? Is that a falling? 110, and the dimmer's all the way up. Let's go back to the speed, which is this guy. Yeah, so it's a full pulse. Oh, it's a rising. Rises up, stops. Rises up, stops. And this is 4, 7, which is come together. So maybe very slow. Yeah, let's try like 120. It's pretty slow. Wow, that is really slow. You'd think it'd be faster at 120. You know what? Let's just leave it there. I'm going to change this speed to 120. A lot of my guesses for speed are going to be very low. I've got a lot of 40s and 50s in here because I wanted it slow, but that's slow. All right, let's program that. Program. Go up to 8. 8 is for In the Meantime by Space Hog. If you don't know that song, you should go listen to it. I've got it listed as bright green. So 8, program, fixture 1. 100 in the front. 100, 255. 100, 255, 0, 0. 0 and 255. That's the dimmer. That's right. 0. Green. 0, 0. Fixture 3. No macro. Give me my dimmer. Why are you not turned on yet? You should be green, right? No, we're not at the dimmer yet. So this is a 0. This is the dimmer. Ooh, what happened to the speed? The speed should be 0. Speed is 0. This one. There we go. So I want 0, 0, 0, and this is the dimmer. All right. That's fixture 4. And the next one we've got a little bit of red. This is 50. This is max. Fixture 4. Well, that doesn't really matter. This is 50. Gonna follow the chart. Follow the process. 50. Max, 50, 0, 0, 0. And then we've got the dimmer all the way up. And then this is the next light. This is 50, 255, 50, 0, 50. This is a speed item again. I'm going to guess 130 or 140 for this. And then the mode is 50. Which I don't remember what 50 is for mode wise. And the brightness is all the way up. So let's go back to the speed, which is this one. What are we having to do? This is rising. Is it rising and falling or just stopping? It just comes up and so we'll have something fast here. Nope, too fast. $245 for In the Meantime speed instead of 50. $245. Program. So scene number 9 is for Nothing Compares to You. I'm calling this one pink. Let's see if I got close with my guesses here. This is 200. This is 200. This is 200. 255, a little warmer of a color. No macro. No speed. No mode. And then this should just be dimmer. Yep, dimmer. Next light. All red. A little bit of green. A little bit of blue. No amber. No amber. That's what I said. I'll just follow the process here. I want no mode. Okay. I want no speed. That was macro. This is mode, and then this should be the dimmer. Dimmer. Perfect. Next fixtures. 255, 200, 200. No macro. No speed. No mode. But the dimmer needs to come all the way up. There's our dimmer. Next one is reds. No green. No blue. No macro. No speed. No mode. Full dimmer. So this one is supposed to be pink. I don't know if I'd call that pink. I mean, it's red in the back, but I want this second light from the back to be a little more red. So that would be fixture 4. Let's get rid of the green out of here. There we go. That's a little better. And the sides, let's make them a little redder as well. So that would be in fixture 2. This is red. This is green. Yeah, let's take some of the green out of it. That's a little softer of a color. Let's just try that. Done. All right, number 10. This one should be interesting. This is Black Hole Sun. I've called it color cycles, so it should be cycling through colors somewhere. All right, 255, 100. I went dimmer in the front for some reason. 255, 100. No macro, no speed. Whoop, speed should be 0. There we go. No macro, no speed. Number 10, we're on 10, yep. I want no mode and full dimmer for that color. Now we're on to the red of this one. 150. I did like 150 for all of these. So it's kind of a white, but it's a dimmer white. And 150. No macro. Speed 50. Okay, we're doing something back here. Speed is 50, which is probably too slow. Let's just start at 120. And the mode is 110, which is what? That's the rising and falling. So let's just dial it down a little bit speed-wise. I had the speed at 50. I'm going to call it 190. Black Hole Sun, speed 190. Yeah, I really underestimated a lot of these. Okay, and then the dimmer is this guy, which is not affected by that mode. All right, next fixtures. Off, off, off. What am I doing here? Oh, am I using a macro? I am using a mode. I'm using mode 140, which I think is a cycling color, which is what I wanted, right? So this is the speed. Yeah, it's cycling through all the colors. So what's a good speed for that? Now I'm looking at the light to pick a speed. 200? Instead of 40? Yeah, that's not right. 200. Save that. 40. Let's go to the next fixture. This is the dimmer, which I don't think is affected. Yeah, changing the dimmer does nothing for that guy. Next light, we want a little bit of red. It's all red. No green. No blue. No speed. The mode is 110. Nope, that's the speed. The speed I've got listed at 0. And then the mode is 110. And the dimmer is full up. So what's going on back there? Just red. If I change the mode, why do I want a speed of 0? Let's go back to speed. What is speed? It's just that same pulsing. So I made a mistake in my spreadsheet. Shame on me. We've got a lot going on back here. Maybe this should just be slower for more of an effect. Let's try something really slow, like, I don't know, 100? So the Black Hole Sun speed there. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong line. That's why. Haha. I should probably go back and look at this. I picked 100. Let's change that to 100. But it's all red, right? Which it is. So I think I did that right. Let's save this. And 11. We're getting there. 11. Scene 1. What is 11? 11 is Karma Police. I've called it Red Mellow, which another one I called Red Mellow, but has a different thing going on here. We have no dynamic lights on this one, so this should be just pretty straight up. This is full blast up front. I don't know why it's strobing. Sorry. Some rogue messages are left in there. DMX stuff. There we go. And then we've got no mode, full dimmer. And then this guy should be 240. Oh, wait, why did you turn off? Why did you turn off? Go back. 11. We got full blast, full blast. I want no macro, no speed. Mode should be 0. Okay, so I messed that one up, and the dimmer should be full. Next light, 240. 115 for green. Not sure why, but let's just follow that. 15. Just a little bit of blue. And no amber. There's full amber. We want no amber. Okay. We're still on 11. Karma Police. Yep. Gotta keep my finger right where it belongs. No macro. No speed. No mode. And then this is the dimmer, right? Full dimmer. Next fixture. 240. This is almost full blast. 115. I think I looked up some RGB values online while I was bored at work. 115. 30. No macro. No speed. No mode. Full dimmer. So that's some color that I thought should belong back there. We want no red. We want all green, blue, no macro, no speed, no mode, and full brightness. So this was number 11. No, we're on Karma Police. Red Mellow. That is not red. Let's change that. Let's change this fixture 5. We want red. And we don't want green. Yeah, let's just go red. Let's just go purple. Change my mind. We can do that, right? Okay. Let's go up to 12. What is 12? 12 is a yellow setting for Mary Jane's Last Dance. So, fixture 1. 255. 200. 30. 255. 0, 0. 0 mode, full dimmer. Next color. Full red, a lot of green, not a lot of blue. We're kind of copying here. Full amber. Next fixture. No macros, no speed, no mode, and then just a dimmer. Dimmer. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting used to this. I've already lost my finger. We're on Mary Jane, which is, I could look at it, 12. That's where I am. So 12, this is full red and green, no blue, so it should be yellowish. And 0, 0, 0, we're going to turn the dimmer on. So this will be the dimmer. And we've got a yellowish color back there. And then we've got a full red, no green, no blue, no macro, no speed. 11, no mode, and then this is the dimmer. We ended up with just red. I missed something. I want this to be green. According to this, number 11 should be no red and all green. I said yellow for Mary Jane, so you know what? Let's hold true to that. Let's go full yellow in the back with red and green. So it's a yellowish set. And program. Number 13. What is 13? 13 on my list is breakdown. So we're doing a Tom Petty double feature. This is supposed to be a main bright. This is a standard brightness. 255. 250. Oh, I need to tell it what fixture we're talking to. 255. This is full color, no macro, no speed. Come across. This is no mode and full dimmer. So there we go. We're getting blasted by that brightness. And of course, the camera is auto adjusting, and who knows what's actually coming across on the video. We've got red. This is a little less blue. Where are we? Number 13. 0. 255. 255. 50. 50. 255. We want no macro, no speed, and all the way up. What am I missing here? Let's go back here. 13. We're on scene 13. We're in some kind of sound triggering mode. This is the mode for the first one, which we don't want. This is the dimmer, right? We've got full red, a little bit of green, a little bit of blue, and full amber. So macro, 0. Speed, 0. Mode, 0. Dimmer. There we go. Now we lost our first light somehow. What is going on here? Oh, probably because the dimmer. This should be all the way up. There we go. I'm getting off by one cell at a time here. And then for fixture 3, scene 13, again, 0, 0, 0, and then this is the dimmer. Okay. Whew. Fixture 4, scene 13, 255, 100, 255, no macro, no speed, no mode, and then the dimmer should be all the way up. There's our dimmer, and the last light is no red, all green, all blue, no macro, no speed, no mode, full dimmer. So bluish green. Perfect. Scene 14. 14 is Detroit 67. I'm calling it red, white, and blue mid brightness. Okay, let's see if that actually happens. So 14, we're going to do full bright, and then what did I say, 150 here? 150, 150, no amber, no mode, no speed. Next bank. That was macro speed. This is mode, and then this is dimmer. Dimmer all the way up. Next light is just a little bit of red, all green, just a little bit of blue, and no amber. This is supposed to be green. Or no, this is supposed to be, yeah, green. Not sure why, but okay, I'm just following the list here. 3:14, we have no macro, no speed, no mode, and then our dimmer. There's our dimmer. Okay. And then next fixture is all red, no green, no blue, no macro, no speed, no mode. And then dimmer's all the way up. So it's our red light. Okay. And the next one should be a whitish color in the back. And then no mode and full dimmer. So I really wanted red, white, and blue. So the second fixture I messed up. 14, I have it as mostly green when I really want it mostly blue. So let's go back to fixture 2. This is the last two of the other ones. So this is our red. I want no red. I really want no green. Let's go blue. Let's go full blue and just add maybe a little bit of amber so it's not red, blue, that's green. Amber would be over here. Whoa. Just want a little bit. Can I get, no, I'm doing something wrong here. Amber, yeah, amber is the last one of fixture 2. Okay, so let's just put a little bit of amber so it's not like harsh blue. So something like that. Okay, done. Getting there. 15. What is 15? 15 is today, Smashing Pumpkins. It's a main bright. So this one's pretty straightforward. 255. Oh, terrible things are happening. I'm sorry. We'll get there. We'll get there. Okay. No mode. And then this is our dimmer, right? Dimmer. Next fixture, full brightness. A lot less G. A lot less B. Amber. No macro. No speed. No mode. And then just dimmer. And the dimmer is all the way up. So it's a very orangey kind of whatever. Fixture 4. This is all red, all green, a little bit of blue. I'm trying to keep the numbers so you can see them there. And then we have no macro, no speed, no mode. And this is our dimmer, right? Yes. We are on 15. My eyeballs can find it. That's the dimmer. And this one is going to be a bluish green in the back. So all green, all blue, no macro, no speed, no mode, and full dimmer. Full dimmer. That was a quick one. Program. Next, 16. What is 16? 16 is Say It Ain't So by Weezer. That is a bright green. So what we did here was go full green, a little bit of this, a little bit of this, and then full amber. Do I want amber on the front? Yeah, probably just to keep us not from looking sickly up front. The next light, oh, so we want no modes and full dimmer. So this one is all red and just a little bit of these, and then all amber. I don't agree with that. I know I was going to say I was going to look at other things. I want this to be greener. Yeah, I'm going to full green and dial back the other guys a little bit. Nope, that's the dimmer. Red, green. So dial back the red and the amber. Let's make this a little bluish greenish. Fixture 3, we want no modes, no speed. That's macro mode. Macro speed mode, and then the dimmer. Dimmer is all the way up. All right, now hopefully these are green. We are on 16. Yeah, I think, I missed green. Yeah, I think I got off by a line here. So this one should be 50. We'll call it barely 50. All green. I'm going to say no blue, no macro, no speed, no mode, and then this is the dimmer. Okay, there's our green. That's what we want. And then we want no red, lots of green, maybe a little bit of blue, no macro, no speed, no mode, full dimmer. So I got a bluish green in the back. You know what? I want that greener. Now that I'm looking at it, we are at 16. We had dimmer, red, green, blue. Let's take the blue out. Yeah, let's just go full green. Done. 17. What is 17? 17 is Money City Maniacs by Sloan. It's called Mid-Cycle. So we should have some cycling colors here. We went full blast up front. Everything with no macro, no speed, no mode, full dimmer. Next light, all red, all green, no blue, and no amber. Not sure why, but let's see what it looks like. No macro, no speed, no mode, and then full dimmer. So we went yellow for some reason. Okay, I guess we're doing yellow for that. And then next fixture is, I've got the colors turned off. So something weird is happening here. The speed is 80, which I think is going to be too slow. We'll start at 115. And the mode is 170. So I think this is a cycling thing. So this is a hard snap. Yeah, it's a hard snap. Whoops, wrong knobs. Speed is 5, right? Speed. Okay, so yeah, it's cycling through RGB, and the tempo of the song. Can I get it in there? Wow, it's very touchy. Dun, 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 dun. That's too fast. Dun, 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 dun. That's too slow. All right, we'll try 230. So the speed for Money City Maniacs, speed used to be 230. Okay, and then we're done with that one. This is the back light. We've got, no, this is our dimmer, which doesn't really get, oh, I'm doing terrible things, aren't I? What is happening? The dimmer for the third light doesn't matter, but we've got nothing here, nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. Speed is 160. And then the mode is 170. And then the dimmer is all the way up. So it's the same thing as the sides. I didn't want them to be the same, and they're not the same. But is that annoying and weird? You know what? We can always change it later. I wanted them to almost be like half tempo, but I don't know if that's going to work. All right, next. 18. Oh, this is that terrible thing. Sorry for everything that's happening right now. What is 18? 18 is Since You've Been Gone, Kelly Clarkson. Pink is the name of it. All right, so let's get stuff fixed because this is going to drive everyone bats. 200, 200, 255. Okay, there's one fixed. We are on 18, 18. We've got no mode. This is our dimmer, right? Dimmer. And then we've got a little bit of red, a little bit of green, lots of blue. Wait a minute, I'm on 18? I did that wrong. I'm looking at the wrong line here. Please be patient while we figure out why I can't do this. 200, 200. Let's get amber off. Okay, no amber. And we can finally fix this. We want no macro, no speed, no mode, and then just our dimmer. Okay. Oof. Next fixture, we're on 18. Let's get my finger in the right spot. We've got 255, 200, 200, no macro, no speed, no mode, and then dimmer all the way up. For whatever that is, it's not very pink, is it? And then we've got red. For the back, no green, no blue, no macro, no speed. The mode here is 110. What is 110? And then dimmer's all the way up. So let's go back to the speed, which is this one. So it's a pulsing. It's a faster song. Dun, 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 dun. We'll do that. So instead of 110, I was at what? 245? Clarkston. 110 is 245 is a better speed. And it's supposed to be pink. This is not really pink. Let's take the back colors. So 18. I got 255, 200, 200. Let's go back to that. So I could have it red and take out some of the green. And that's a little better. It's a little more interesting of a color. All right. Go full blue. I want it reddish, purplish, something like that. That's a little better. And save it. 19. 19 is Time by Pink Floyd. I'm calling it Slow Cycle, and it's a lot dimmer up front. So let's get that figured out. 100, 100, 100. Wait a minute. 19 is Pink Floyd. 100, 200, 200, 100. No macro, no speed, no mode, and then just full dimmer for now. So I guess that's what I wanted up front. This is barely no red, no green, lots of blue, and a little bit of amber. You know what? I want it to be a little bluer than that. Oh, it's doing weird things. We'll come back to that because we need to change the macro to 0 and the speed to 0 the mode to 0, and the dimmer all the way up. Okay, there's the blue that we wanted. All right, third fixture. We're on 19. This is, I've got red, no green, all blue, no macro. The speed is 50. I'm going to start it at 100, and the mode is 110. Is 110 pulsing? I think 110 is pulsing. Yeah. So we got a slower song. That is really slow. Maybe it works for the song. What are we at? 218. We'll call it 215. So the speed, which was this guy, and I had it 50, we'll call it 215. And I'm adjusting the sheet, live in Excel over here. You don't need to see that because it's boring. And then we've got something in the back happening as well. So this is the dimmer, which does not affect anything, but I've got it at 255. This is full red, full green, so it's going to be like a yellowish color, no blue, no macro, and again, I got a speed of 80. We're going to put it at, well, we'll start it at 210. The mode is, again, 110. So it's going to be pulsing, and then, again, the dimmer does nothing. So if we go back to speed, we can really crank it up. That's nuts. I don't know if I like, yellow and purple might work. I want them desynced a little bit. What are we at? 240? 240. We'll do that. Speed is 240. Highlight. Save. Go back to 1. Scene 20. We have nothing here. So we're on uncharted territory. This is called Red Sexy for Vampire by Olivia somebody. So it's a red and ambered front. So red, amber. This is at 100. This is at 100. And then no macro. Nope, not full. No macro, no speed, no mode, and then full dimmer. So that's some color there. This next one is all red, no green, no blue, no amber, no macro, speed of 50, and so this is a pulsing of 110. Let's get, so speed is this guy. Let's just play with, we're doing a lot of this pulsing. What are the other options we have here for it? This is a falling. Let's change that to falling. So that's 80. 80 will give us falling. Yeah, falling. So it starts bright and falls down. So I'm going to change both of those for this. I want the mode to be 80. And what is the speed right now? We don't want anything too nuts. That's too fast. 200. So instead of 50, it's 200. All right. Third light, we've got all red, no green, no blue, no macro, no speed, no mode. So that should pop up here when we go to the dimmer. There we go. Just straight up red. And then the next light is, again, all red, no green, no blue, no macro. I've got a very low speed of whatever is happening here. We're going to crank it up first just to play with it. And then for the mode is 50. What is 50? Go back to the speed. Is it rising and falling? Rise and fall? Or rise and... Hang on. Comes up. I need some speed here. Comes up. Yeah, it's just... So the first one is falling. This one is rising. And it's all red. And I don't like them all red. I was going for red sexy. We need a little bit of purple in here. So for this backlight, what I'm going to do is add some blue, which should be this. I guess that works. It's a little weird. We'll keep it. Back to 1. 21. We're getting there. What is 21? 21 is Don't Look Back in Anger, Oasis. I call it red, white, and blue. Let's see how close I was actually with this one. So full red, full green, full blue, full amber, no mode, no speed. Around 21. This was no mode and full dimmer. Okay, just getting blasted there. Next light is red and green. How's that red, white, and blue if I've got red and green mixing, making yellow? You know what? I'm going to change my mind on the fly. I want no red, a little bit of green, lots of blue, and lots of amber. So I'm going completely off script here. And then no macro, no speed, no mode, full dimmer. Okay, sure, I like that. We're on 21. This is, again, mostly yellow. I don't know if I like that, but let's just try it. 255, 255, 100. No macro, no speed, no mode. And the dimmer is this guy. So that's just something in the back. All right, fine. And then this one is all colors. This is just a full blast. Okay, nothing, nothing. And then we get our dimmer going here. No mode, full dimmer. So it's just some bright white in the back. Well, sure, why not? That was nice and easy. We're getting there, we're getting there. All right, 22 is Iggy and Angus by Sloan. Another good song, you should look that up. So this is like I call it Fast Falls, but the front is full blast, all colors. We're on 22, 22, no macro, no speed, no mode, and full dimmer. Should be full brightness, yep. And now I've got this one as red at 100, green at 100, blue full blast, and amber at 100. Okay. No macro, no speed, no mode, and give me the dimmer. The dimmer is all the way up. So that's just some other version of white-ish. Third light, 22. This appears to be only blue, so no red, no green, all blue. Macro at 100. Why is that macro at 100? That doesn't make sense, because that would overwrite the blue that I programmed. That's got to be a mistake. I don't think I'm using macros anywhere. So I think that's a mistake. Let's fix it on this sheet right now. Iggy and Angus macro. Let's make that a 0. And then I've got speed at 180 and mode of 80. So it's, I'm calling it Fast Falls. I want it to be fast. Wow, it's really touchy. 250. 250 is, what did I say, 180? Well, so that is that one. And then the dimmer, I don't think it matters. Can you affect the dimmer? No, the dimmer does not affect when you're in that mode. And this next one is all blue as well. So no red, no green, all blue, no macro, and a speed of 200. We'll see if that's actually correct. And then another mode of 80. And full brightness. So that speed might be a little crazy. If they're off by a little bit, that's fine. Let's do that. Let's also change the color. Having them both blue is kind of boring. Let's add, let's make it a greenish blue. So we need to add green, which is knob 3. We did it with full green. Okay, that's good. All right, now for the fun one. I'm calling this one Freak Out. So this one is going to blink and be nuts, I'm sorry. But this is the end of the show. At the end of Iggy and Angus, we're going to hold in that last chord and just, go crazy with the colors. So I've got this at full 255, 255, 255, no amber for some reason. We want no macro. Where are we? We are here. No macro. The speed is 240. I'm going to just put it at 255. And then no mode and full dimmer. So we've got a very stroby effect. Let's look at OBS. That appears, it is way faster than it shows up on the camera. The camera shows it as like, but it's 4 times that fast. Frame rates and the like. Maybe that's too fast for what I actually want to do. So the speed is back here on 6. Yeah, the camera doesn't really like it, which is probably fine. So what's a good speed for this? Maybe a little slower. We'll try that. 213. Let's bring up my sheet again. So speed for that is going to be 213. Again, this is the end of the show when things are going crazy. Sorry for flashing and annoying. Button 2, we just did that, and the dimmer. So then this one is all red and no other colors. No macro, but we've got a speed here. So we're flashing this. We want no mode, all dimmer. So then we've also got something here. We're 215. Well, let's just make it 200. I wrote down 200. Let's just try it. All right, 200. What's the backlight doing? It is no red. It is all green. No blue. No macro. Speed is 200, which I think I'm going to want something lower, but we'll start at 200. And no mode. And then the dimmer's all the way up. So there's that green that we wanted. So speed is 5. I want something slow. I want it to just pop. No, not that slow. Huh. You can go crazy with it. The neighbors are probably wondering what is going on over here. I want it as slow as possible. (22), 16. All right, so we're down to like 15. And does the dimmer actually work here? Dimmer would be here. It does. Okay. Maybe we just turn that down a little bit. So you can use the dimmer in strobe mode. Good to know. And the last one is some kind of macro or mode. We're not using macros anywhere. So we've got RGB off. Speed is 0. I'm sorry. RGB macro speed. Speed I've got at 240. Again, something is going on here. And then mode is 210. What is 210? Is that cycling through colors? And the dimmer is all the way up. It's cycling through the 7 colors. So for the speed on that one, which is this one, if we went full blast, that's as fast as it goes between those colors? I thought it would go like ballistic. That is the speed, right? Let's look at some other modes. I go up higher. Huh. Okay, well, I guess we'll just keep it there. It's the backlights. They're not doing a whole lot. Let's just save that. And then we will save our eyeballs and get out of this and seeing 24. So what 24 is, I'm calling it a basic setup. The band that is opening for us is going to use the lights, but we're going to kind of just do something very basic for them. It's going to be static for the whole show. Macro. Oh wait, no, they get full brightness across. No macro, no speed, and then no modes, and then the dimmer comes up. Next is all red, not so much green, all blue, all amber, no macro, no speed, no mode, and then full dimmer to get it slightly warmer on the side. And then we're giving them a little bit of red in the back. So a little bit of red, nothing, nothing, nothing. All this is off. All this is off. Jump over to our dimmer. There's our red. This is here. And the back is going to be slightly green. So no red, a little bit of green, no blue, no macro, no speed, no mode, full dimmer. So there's the green in the back. So they get green in the back. Maybe that's a little weird. So this would be red, green, blue. Let's give them a little bit of red, yellow in the back. Yeah, let's just try that. And done. Whew. Okay, let's turn this off. Let's go through all of the scenes now. So scene 1. I'm going to turn and look at my description and see if I like what I see. This is the pre-show. So just the front of the stage is barely lit and the side, nothing in the back. So this is after the first band. This is we'll be sitting here waiting for us to go on. And then we play Spooky. This is slightly brighter. The purpose is to be slightly dark. We start Golden Girls with this. So it's slightly bright up front, but then halfway through the song, we get to, and if you threw a party, doon, 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 and if you threw up, that's going to be the cue to pop everything up. Everything comes up full brightness. Yay, we're a band. So that is scene 4. Next is Murder on the Dance Floor. I called it Purple Falling. It's purple and it's falling. Okay, I like that. Next is Cheap Sunglasses, ZZ Top. I called it Red Mellow. It's red. It's kind of barf colors, but we can always adjust it later. It's something different. Come Together by the Beatles. And we've got something happening there. Yep, there should be speed there. That's fine. Scene 8 is In the Meantime by Space Hog. And this cues after the intro. There's a bass intro. And when the ooh, that's when we change over to this. And that's just going to be flashing in the back the whole song. Hopefully it's not too annoying. Nothing Compares to You is static and pinkish. Yep. And then Black Hole Sun is number 10. Color Cycles. And we've got the sides are pulsing. The back is changing colors. Yep, that's nice and dynamic. Next is Karma Police, Radiohead. It's something. Sure. Next is Mary Jane's Last Dance. We got our Tom Petty, is whatever that is. I called it yellow. It looks pretty yellow to me. Breakdown is kind of back to a main bright setting with the orange side. Detroit 67 is red, white, and blue. Sure. Today, again, we will start playing the guitar intro today by Smashing Pumpkins when we all come in. Boom, we hit a different color scene. So maybe Breakdown, or to Detroit, should be slightly darker for more contrast. So, you know what? We're going to change this. So we're going to change the back lights on 14. So that would be fixture 5. Right now on 14, I've got, you know what? We could just go to the dimmer, right? We'll go here and go after the dimmer. We're going to take it down just a little bit. And we'll do the same thing on this red light. So that dimmer is fixture 5, slot knob number 1. Yay, for spreadsheets and organization. Okay, so then when we program this, when we go into today, it's brighter, it's more dynamic. Perfect. So that is 15. 15 is today. 16, Say It Ain't So by Weezer. I want it to be green. That's pretty green. Next is Time. No, wait, where am I? Say It Ain't So is 16. 17 is Money City Maniacs by Sloan. A mid-cycle. So, doon, 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 doon. Okay, whatever. That should work. Maybe it's a little too active. Next is Since You've Been Gone, Kelly Clarkson. Pink. It's reds and purples. We'll call that pink. And then Time, Pink Floyd. Slow Cycle is, wait a minute, where am I? 18? Yep. 19 is Time. We want Slow Cycling. Do we have Slow Cycling? We have Slow Cycling on the back one. Oh, very slow on that one. Okay, I like that. That'll work. Number 20 is Vampire. This is Red Sexy. We got some pulsing things going on. Sure. Maybe it's a little too much, but we'll find out. Again, don't really know until we get there and set it all up. Number 21 is Don't Look Back in Anger by Oasis. That's kind of a standard whatever. I called it red, white, and blue. I don't see red, white, and blue down there. I see lots of bright, which is fine. It gives us contrast for Iggy and Angus. We've got Fast Falling Colors. Somebody did insurance to take good care of me. Sure, whatever. And then we freak out at the end. So flashing incoming. We've got reds and greens and a crazy thing in the back. Yeah, that's probably fine. And then at the end of the show, scene 20, after 23, I'm going to hit the blackout. Boom. And then we've got 24 as for our opening band. And then after the show, what I'm probably going to do is, all right, so here we are, we're freaking out, and boom. And then I'm going to go up to 4, which is kind of our standard brightness, and then come out of blackout. Okay, so I think we're good. Whew, that didn't take too long. Let's get that off of there. All right, we're ready to go. We'll see what happens.